Hey fellas, as I thought I'd just give another simple video. I have some ones are gonna be before Min Min goes live on Monday, so let's keep going with Pokemon Sun and Moon Vlog in episode 17, Crystal Close Sleuthing, in which we find out that the Rotom Dex in this anime is a fan of a detective series. He's starring an individual known as Loki, and even has a detective kit which comes in handy when Ash's Electrium Z crystal goes missing. And as someone who owns the Z Ring and the crystals and more to come, I am well aware of how those crystals can often pop out of there in opportune moments. That's kind of like how whenever ever it works in something like that. So it falls to Rotom to help find the crystal before or an impromptu match of Kiawe has had and they find it's missing. And actually, as I pointed before, I really like how the animation style is, how especially the faces, which I once again had multiple cases where I've screen capped everything's my Netflix profile to out while watching this, and it's kind of weird how apparently the Pokemon can't be allowed on TV station on their own when he goes to find footage from before information, but Rotom get on his own just fine. But I also really like the security guard, this big burly officer being smitten with how cute Pikachu is. There's just something about that always amused me, you know? Yeah. And especially how laid back the cameraman is, how how shockingly well he takes this flying iPad, basically asking to see his footage, and the result ends up learning the recording function and with the Matrix reading code on screen, even using that screen as transition. Nice. So this also means that we've got a very interesting case where turns out Kiawe is actually accused of stealing the crystal, and and many more facial reactions and bits of footage. Which it turns out not only did Ash swap out for the Normaliums in his pocket, it turns out that thanks to Pikachu playing with Rotom's wig all this time, that turns out the crystal was in his hair all this time. I'm so. This is definitely another fun little episode, and even though Kiawe is initially mad about being impugned like this, as he does find it amusing watching the footage he recorded, and as I said, it's just gonna be another simple video, and it's amazing how many episodes I've been enjoying this one, especially if I would do something simple like this first, because one of the videos I have planned is on animation that is nowhere near. I don't enjoy anywhere near as much as this one. Just to wait here and see what it is, and that'll be all for now. Later.